Freddie Freeman broke baseball Twitter. He broke baseball Twitter. And what I mean by that is this. So, news broke today by Buster Olney of ESPN that Freddie Freeman has officially filed the paperwork to fire his agents with at Excel Sports Management, which is his, or whatever the name of the company is. His agents who led the negotiations for his free agent contract that eventually saw him sign with the Dodgers for 6 years as opposed to the Braves for 5 years. I think 135 was the Braves offer. So his agent botched the deal. They gave Alex Anthopoulos and the Atlanta Braves an ultimatum. The Braves are tough customers no matter who the GM is. That's just the way they do business. That has been the case with the Braves forever since I have been alive. They are very shrewd negotiators. They want someone who is not going to give in to an agent elevating their client's market value. Freddie Freeman obviously had the highest market value he had ever had in his life as a free agent, but his agent probably inflated it. And as well, I would personally believe there's an element of family that played into Freddie wanting to push for 6 years. And the reason that that's significant is because there was a story in February by Mark Bowman of MLB.com, the Braves beat writer for MLB.com, that said that this 6th year was actually not the tipping point for Freddie Freeman. A lot of people had thought the 6th year was the difference maker. That wasn't it. Freddie wanted to be a Brave regardless of what it took. But you consider all the factors that go into that. You consider the family, you consider the wife, the kid, everything involved. Do you live in Southern California? Do you live close to home? Or do you stay in Atlanta where you are an icon to a city, to a team, to a franchise? How do you manage that? So obviously, Freddie's agents gave the ultimatum. Alex Anthopoulos and the Braves walked away. They traded for Matt Olson that same day. And then Freddie, a few days later, signs with the Dodgers. So now we come full circle, and Freddie Freeman fires his agent. Baseball Twitter, as a result of this, completely imploded. And I'm focusing on Braves Twitter and Dodgers Twitter, so all of the various Twitter chatter around those two clubs. Dodgers
Big
Twitter.
old standards.
2 teams, that's it. That's all of baseball Twitter is 2 teams.
That's it.
That's
Nobody else.
No one else. But Dodgers Twitter, at least the very vocal parts of Dodgers Twitter, no matter how large they are, they could be just a few people. Dodgers Twitter now believes that Freddie Freeman is shunned is the wrong word, but I want to say that they don't necessarily think that the Braves want, or that Braves fans wanted Freddie to stay. They're like, oh, you didn't want him anyways, so you shouldn't be mad that he's gone. And it's really funny because that could not be further from the truth. It was a mutual understanding between the Braves and Freddie Freeman that Freddie Freeman wanted to stay. The Braves wanted him to stay. But when you have an agent who doesn't want to play nice, if you will, and try to play hardball, and this is what happens, then you sow what you reap. Or you reap what you sow,
reap
rather.
what you sow.
Got that backwards.
I thought that was for real, so I was like, "Yep, that's correct."
You reap
you did it.
Correct. You reap what you sow, and so now we're in a situation where Freddie Freeman is now. He tried to walk it back a little bit today with a statement that's like, "My situation is fluid," and it's like, "No, dude, you filed the paperwork to fire your agent. That much is in the public eye. You're not hiding behind this from anyone." So, in essence, Freddie Freeman is represented by him. He's representing himself. He doesn't have an agent because his agent messed up his negotiations. Because over the weekend, the reception he got as a member of the Dodgers finally returning to the Braves to get his World Series ring, have a nice ceremony. The reception he got is something he's going to remember when he inevitably has some sort of slump and Dodgers fans turn on him. Because this is the same fan base that booed Kenley Jansen, their all-time saves leader and an integral part of the 2020 championship, that booed Kenley Jansen off the mound. You think a Braves icon who signs a big deal with the Dodgers is going to be given that sort of treatment? I don't know. I don't think so. That's my,
I don't think so either.
That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but from what I know about Dodgers fans who care very much about their team, they're not going to be nice to Freddie if Freddie struggles. They pay Freddie a lot of money. They want Freddie to succeed. I want Freddie to succeed, except when they play the Braves. But it's just it's so there's so many layers to it. And then there's always the chaos inducing side of Braves Twitter that today was like, all right, Ozuna and Tucker Davidson, one of the Braves' top pitching prospects, for Freddie Freeman. Who says no?